I am happy to be back with you again for this session of our Accelerated Skills Acquisition Program. In this session, I'm going to be showing you the benefits practically. I will explain those things to you, then I will show you practically with a few websites the benefits of having a personal website. So you can take advantage of this first for yourself, then it will put you in a position to explain or to convey the value of what you have to offer to your prospects or your clients, as the case may be. And once you understand the benefits of having a personal website, you can adapt those same benefits for organizations, for companies, and for other categories of clients. Now, this is important because a lot of people, especially those that want to make money online, once they hear a website, the first thing that comes to their mind is, oh, once I have a website, I can make a lot of money. Once I start attracting traffic, I can make a lot of money. It doesn't work like that. Remember, we said earlier that a website is like a building. So it is like having a shop, for example, or having an office. You have to have something in the shop to sell, or you have to have a service, or you have to have services that you are offering in the office for the money you are paying on the shop or the office to be worthwhile. If you have an office and you don't offer any services, you don't have any clients, you are just wasting your money. You understand? Or if you have a shop and maybe you even have products in the shop, but nobody is coming to buy the products, then you are not going to make any money. The rent you are paying is being wasted. That is the same way with website. That's why it's much more beyond just having a website. It is much more about deploying that website productively. So it is important that you understand how to deploy websites productively for your clients, first for yourself and then for your clients. So what are some of the benefits you get from having a website of your own? One, you can save a lot of costs. There's some things that you probably would have needed to spend money on, but when you have your own website, you can save those costs. Let me give you an example. If you are a speaker and you are invited to speak at an event, and you want to give copies of your speech to people at the event. Imagine having to print copies for 1,000 participants, but you can have that speech on your website, and it's also a way to drive traffic to your website. You can have the speech on your website, you can make it a page or a post on your website, or you can make it downloadable, whichever way you want it, but you can put it on your website and ask people to go to your website to download it or to access it. And if you like, you can even make it, you can put a fee. You understand. So you are saving costs and you are also making money. So instead of printing a lot of stuff, now you can have it in digital format on your website for people to access. Also, as an organization, take for example, you want to have an event and you have prepared a program of events. You don't need to print the program of events. People can access it on their smartphones, on their tablets, once you have just hosted it on your website. You are producing a periodical in your organization, maybe a newsletter or a magazine. You can, if you want to print it, fine. Maybe for some reasons you want to have print versions, but you can also have the digital version. So if people are saying, no, it's not enough, the circulation, go and download the soft copy. Do you understand? So that is one of the ways that you can use your website to save costs. Then secondly, it is a shortcut to thought leadership. And thought leadership is becoming increasingly more important. You want to be a thought leader in your field. You want to be recognized as, oh, you know what you are doing, and you want to be somebody that people respect as an expert in your field. Having a website can help you achieve that, because you can start publishing blog posts, you can have testimonials on your website about what you have done, what you have achieved, and a lot of things like that. So people will start recognizing you as an expert in that field. You start publishing content in your areas of interest. When people are searching for information on that area, they come across your articles, they come across your content, and then they start recognizing you as a leader in the field. You can also use a website to build relationships that will help you. For example, you can have, not even you should have an email opt-in system on your website where people that visit your website can sign up. They can sign up for updates, and through that you build relationships. I've built a lot of valuable relationships that way. I remember someone that sent money to my son when we had our first son, and he sent money to him from the US. I've never met him, we have never met, and we just connected online. He subscribed he became a subscriber to my website. He started receiving updates, and then when we had the baby, I shared with everybody, to rejoice with me and all of that. And then he sent money. I was like we've not even, but we are friends, even though we have not met. You understand? That is just one example. I can give you lots and lots of examples. Now, let me even give you another example. There was a time that an organization reached out. Okay, actually, Agora Pulse. You can search out Agora Pulse. They are a major social media management platform. And back then, it was even when they were relatively new and all of that. And they read one of the articles I posted on my website about the minimalist guide to social media marketing. And I don't even promote my website and my blog. I don't, but I just do the little I can, and then share on Twitter. Now I'm giving it less attention now because I'm doing a lot of other things. But I'm just telling you that even though I wasn't even putting a lot of effort, I got valuable opportunities from it. So they reached out and they said they were going to give me 1 year access to the top tier of their most expensive plan, so that I could use it based on what they read from my article, which I later developed into a book. And I would have spent thousands of dollars to get that on my own, but now I got it for free, and then I was able to use it for clients, because normally if the clients were doing it on their own, they would have to pay for it. So I built clients for it, but I got it for free. That's a valuable relationship. I was sharing with a friend, a colleague then, in my former place of work, just as I'm sharing with you now about the benefits of a personal website and all of that. Then he built his website, and guess what? Not long after that, he published something on the website, an article, and somebody saw it from, I don't remember now, maybe it is AIT or NTA, I don't remember, but one of the major television networks. They do, which one of them does Sunrise Daily? There is one of the major television networks. I'm not sure if it is Sunrise Daily or an equivalent of Sunrise Daily, something that they do early in the morning. It's a show that they do early in the morning every day. And then they invited him. This is he at the time he was a young professional. It's not like he had lots of experience, but the way he wrote, the article he wrote on his website and all of that, it's opened doors, for him. Now that achieved the purposes of thought leadership and also building relationships. So he was recognized as a thought leader simply because of what he posted, on his website. Okay, then you can also use it. It can help you. Your personal website can help you to differentiate yourself. It can give you exposure. It can give you visibility. I remember recently. I had some engagements with Paystack. I was going to explore the possibility of working with them as a partner to help small business owners implement Paystack as a payment platform on their website. And there were so many applications, and I think they did not say it, but I think that they are biased towards people in Lagos, and I am in Ibadan. Okay, so at the end of the day, they say, okay, sorry, we will not take you and all of that as a partner for now. No problem, no worries, But later on, they reached out and they said they wanted to send me a hamper. I was like, for what? What for? But when I received the hamper, I was amazed. It was a very good hamper. The kind of gifts there, a lot of valuable stuff. In fact, I still have some of the things that I'm yet to use. I still have them, locked up in my, wardrobe. Now, but if I was just a regular person, no website, no, that would not, because I was discussing with some friends and they said, you are the one that you don't appreciate yourself, you don't understand the value that you are putting out there. They must have checked you out online and they saw all of the value you are putting out, and they want to associate with you. And I said, okay, why? Whichever way, thank God for it, and all of that. So these are just I can share lots and lots and lots of examples, but that helps me to achieve differentiation, exposure, and visibility to the point where an organization like that will say, you know what, we want to send you. They called me, I thought it was they asked for address, and then they sent it, and I was like, okay. And these things that I told you, they are just some of the examples. There is a lot more. Then you can also use it to make robo effect work for you. Robo is ROBO. It is short for research online, buy offline. Most of the time, before people buy something, they go online to search for information about it, compare prices and all of that. So if you have a website, you can make robo effect work for you. Research online, buy online. That's what robo means. Now, for example, if you're a fashion designer and somebody wants to patronize you, but the person lives in a different town, or maybe even in the same town, but the distance is there and all of that, and they don't want to come to your shop. If you're a fashion designer, you have an online store on your website where people can check your dresses. You will probably have testimonials from people that have worked with you in the past. When they look at all of that, you are already beginning to win them over. You understand? So after they have seen what they like, then they can now come to the shop or to the store or wherever you sell your goods, and they can come there and buy. Or they may even buy online Okay, so they may buy online and have you deliver, but they have researched online, and that has helped you to bring down the trust barrier, because before people buy anything from you, they need to first know you, they need to like you, they need to trust you. And having a personal website is one of the ways to accelerate that process of getting people to know you, like you, and trust you. Finally, the last but not the least, and definitely there are other benefits, but this is the last one I'm going to cover here. You can literally make money, like literally, from your website, and there are lots of ways to do that. You can make money by selling products on your website. You can make money by selling services on your website. You can make money through affiliate marketing by partnering with other organizations and promoting their services on your website. So I will just show you a few examples to illustrate these things that I said, and then we're going to conclude this session. Okay, let's start with my website. I will share my screen now. Okay, look at my website, for example. You can access it by going to philipamiola.org. You say I'm offering a free guide here. Anybody can come here, and then they want to get the free guide, they put in their name and email, they connect with me. I can send them updates, periodically, and see a profile about me. People get to know, okay, what kind of person I am, the kind of projects I'm involved in, and all of this. So even if you are applying for a job, for example, applying for a project, and you send all of your communication out from your personal website. For example, now if I want to send out a mail and I send it from philip@philipamiola.org, normally, like by default, people want to check, okay, what's on this philipamiola.org. So if you apply for something, that alone helps you to stand out. You are using an email address on your domain. Do you understand? And then they want to check, and then as they check, they start saying, wow, this person is so resourceful. You are already convincing them, you're already making them know you, like you, and trust you by the information you are putting out. Now, see products. There are products here that people can buy and pay for on the website. Then their insights. Now, what I was saying about building relationships, connecting with people, this article is one of those examples. They just reached out to me. These people reached out to me that, oh, please, can we publish a guest post on your site? Can you help us with it and all of that? What kind of topic do you want, and stuff like that. And I get different kinds of requests like that from time to time. And that is me, that I'm not even promoting the site. I'm not even putting a lot of energy, into it, and a lot of effort. So imagine what is possible when you now put, effort, into it. Okay, so that's one example. Look at this also. This is for an automobile technician company. Now, they repair cars, they buy cars, they vehicles in general, automobile. Okay, so look at it now. So if you have this kind of business and you have a website like this, and you are promoting the website, you are putting it on all of your communication, you are sharing it on your WhatsApp status, you are releasing useful information from time to time on how people can maintain their cars, or their vehicles and all of that. You start being recognized as an expert in your field, as a thought leader in your field, and people want to work with you. But if the website is just there and you are not promoting it, you are not publishing content, that is another thing. That's why I told you that it's just like having an office. You have to have stuff you are selling in the office. You have to have things you are doing. Okay, now if people visit your website, even if they are not working with you yet, but they sign up for updates, and every week or maybe twice a month you send them useful updates, things that will help them take care of their car and all of that. Before you know it, some of them will start working with you eventually, and some of them will refer their clients to you, and it just makes it easy for people to connect. So right here, people can visit and they can click here, join our community. If you check here, you see that you lead you to a WhatsApp group. Okay, talk to an expert. This will open a WhatsApp chat directly with the chief executive officer of this company. You understand? So you can have something like this, and you can do something like this for your clients. And it doesn't have to be an automobile company. It could be any company. You can adapt the same principles and the same model. You understand? So that is it. So that's another example, just to show you practical examples of the benefits that I mentioned. Now, then look at this on our website. If you go to digitalbuyer.uk/booking, as a consultant or as an expert in an area, you can have stuff like this where people can book to speak with you, and they pay to book. You understand? Maybe you are a medical doctor, for example, or you are a lawyer, and people just want advice on certain things. It's not all the time that you give free advice. You give free advice to a certain level, then you say that okay, you can check my website and you can book for what you need. So you already have different categories to serve different kinds of people. For example, now see, we have different categories for our friends, partners, and allies. We recognize that because they are friends, okay, they can pay something less, and then they can discuss anything they want to discuss. But you see the different packages that we have. So that is another. Now this was built with a calendar system. Okay, you can also implement something like this. Okay, you can implement something like this for your clients. You understand? So I'm just showing you like there are a lot of possibilities. It's up to you to decide or to determine how you want to deploy those possibilities and use them to your advantage and also in the best interest of your clients. Okay, I can show you a lot of things. You have an event, you want people to register, they can register on your website. It helps you to build a database. You can get feedback, okay, and you can look at trends over time. There is just a whole lot, but we can't cover everything. It's a matter of giving you the seed. So you now plant the seed and reap a harvest, you understand? So trying to give you everything will just make things unnecessarily overwhelming. But I believe that with what we have shared, you already get the picture of how you can get a lot of benefits, okay, from having a website. So your assignment for this session, think about it. Remember we had said that you should have a list of people that you want to speak with about having a website. So what benefits will a website have for them? I remember, for example, one of my colleagues shared with me about somebody that she wants to build a website for, and when we spoke, I said, no, this person doesn't need a website. There are some people, they don't need it because they will not maximize it, they will not use it. It will just look like they wasted their money. So this person doesn't need a website. At the end of the day, she will just feel like she wasted their money and all of that. Do you understand? So you are not trying to force people to buy what they don't need. No. That's why selling looks difficult to some people. Selling is not difficult when you are truly interested in the person you are selling to. You understand? You truly want to help them, you truly want to serve them, you truly want to solve problems for them. Selling is not difficult because what you are selling to them is of value to them. So those people that you have listed that you want to sell your website development services for, so think, how will a website help them? What solutions can a website provide for them? How can they integrate a website into their lives as individuals, maybe into their careers, or how can they integrate it into their business or into their work? Okay, so think about that and then list out those benefits. Okay, so that's your assignment for this session. And remember, if you have not started building your own website, build your website first, okay, and then implement these things for yourself. Okay, to make it easier for you to communicate with others and to show them what you can do while you're also getting these benefits for yourself also. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this session. Remember to implement immediately. If you have to watch the session again, watch it again and make sure that you take action and also ask questions. If you encounter any challenges, let us know. You can always ask your question on the training chat platform if you are there. If you are not on the training chat platform, you can send your questions through the contact form at digitalvineyard.uk/ask. Thank you very much. And remember also to invite your friends. It's not too late to invite your friends. Invite your friends, invite everybody that can benefit from this, and they will thank you for it. Bye for now.